An attack in Iran has been dominating global headlines. A military factory came under attack. Who was behind it? What's the latest from on the ground, and what are the reactions at this point? Why is Israel being drawn into this story? Our next report getting you what's happening.
On Saturday, a loud explosion struck a military industry factory near Iran's central city of Isfahan. The plant is around 440 kilometers or 270 miles south of Tehran. Bomb-carrying drones targeted the Iranian defense factory, causing some damage at the plant. There were no casualties. Iran claimed to have intercepted drones. Iranian state television broadcast footage that it said showed the damage caused. There was also footage that was said to show drone debris on a table. Who was behind the attack? Iran's defense ministry has not publicly put out any information answering this question, and according to U.S. media reports, U.S. officials believe that the attacks were carried out by Israel. The Wall Street Journal and the New York Times cited U.S. officials and those familiar with the operation. According to a Reuters report, one U.S. official, speaking on condition of anonymity, told the agency it did appear that Israel was involved. Several U.S. officials declined to comment. The Pentagon spokesperson, Brigadier General Patrick Ryder, has said no U.S. military forces were involved in strikes in Iran, and did not comment further. Iran, meanwhile, is not mincing any words. It has called the attack cowardly. Foreign Minister Hussein Amir Abdollahian has said it aimed to create insecurity in Iran. Arch foe Israel has long said it is willing to strike Iranian targets if diplomacy fails to curb Tehran's nuclear or missile programs. But it withholds comments on specific incidents. This comes amid rising tensions between Iran and the West over Tehran's nuclear activity and its supply of arms for Russia's war in Ukraine. Iran has acknowledged sending drones to Russia, but says they were sent before Moscow's invasion of Ukraine last year. It also comes at a time when anti-government demonstrations in the country have been dominating headlines. Iran has said the attack will not stop its nuclear program. It summoned a senior Ukraine diplomat, summoned Ukraine's charge d'affaires in Tehran on Monday over his country's comments on the drone attack. The comment was made by senior advisor to Ukraine's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, Mikhailo Podolyak, who mocked Iran after the drone attack, saying, quote-unquote, that Ukraine did warn you. Ukraine accuses Iran of supplying hundreds of drones to Russia to attack civilian targets in Ukrainian cities far from the front. Meanwhile, the Kremlin on Monday condemned Sunday's drone strike in Iran. The Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov has said one can only condemn such actions against a sovereign state. Several Iranian nuclear sites are located in Isfahan province, including Natanz, which is the centerpiece of Iran's uranium enrichment program. Talks between Tehran and world powers to revive a 2015 nuclear pact have stalled since September, under the pact that was abandoned by Washington under President Donald Trump. Iran agreed to limit nuclear work in return for easing of sanctions. Over the past few years, several explosions and suspicious fires have occurred around Iranian military and nuclear facilities. In July 2020, a fire tore through the Iranian Natanz nuclear complex. In 2021, a blackout occurred in Natanz on the anniversary of National Nuclear Day. And in October 2019, an oil tanker belonging to the National Iranian Oil Company was hit and damaged by 2 missiles.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.